What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Scouting Combine. I'm your co-host Hussam Patel, and today we're going to do an All-22 review of Tua Tagovailoa's day up against the Houston Texans. This was by far his worst performance of the season, throwing 3 interceptions and a loss, which pretty much can knock the Miami Dolphins out of playoff contention. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of these picks and give an analysis. All right. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this first interception right here. We're going to go ahead and run the play in slow motion. The Dolphins are in an 11 personnel look. You have Tyreek Hill, Jonnu Smith, Malik Washington, and Grant Dubois. You're in a bunch formation look in the pistol. All right. Defensive-wise, pre-snap, you're potentially looking, this could potentially be a cover 3 type of look with the deep safety in the backfield. Malik Washington motions out to give Tua what kind of look they may be giving pre-snap, and he has to process this post-snap. Right before the snap, this corner bails out right here, and you're getting an umbrella, a little bit of an umbrella coverage over the top. So in that way, nothing can go over the top. These linebackers are dropping back big time right here, trying to gain depth into the middle of the field. You have Dubois basically running straight, Jonnu coming on the crosser. You have Malik Washington right here and Devon Achane as the outlet screen pass, and Malik Washington can be the blocker. Tyreek Hill right here running an in-breaking route. He throws it towards the inside hash, picked off. The safety pretty much drives deep on the ball, reads Tua, and it's a fantastic interception, diving interception right there. I'm not so sure what Tua was looking for over here, but we'll take a look at how Tyreek Hill runs this route. Now, in an in-breaking route, usually in this concept, in this route, you are going to break after 14 to 15 yards. So Tyreek Hill is lined up at the 40-yard line. He is going to attempt to break nearby the 25-yard line, which is right here. We'll see how he breaks. He works inside, breaks a little bit early. He's breaking at the 28-yard line right here, and Tua is throwing inside the hash. Tyreek Hill should have broke a little bit towards the 25-yard line, continuing to lead him up the field. Tua sees this. He breaks early. He throws it right into the middle of the safety. Safety comes crashing down, reads the key, makes the pick. I'm going to show you a similar play, not necessarily the exact same, but you can take a look at the route concept that is run and the break that happens right here. I'm going to go ahead and share this play from 2022, which was a touchdown on a deep over to Tyreek Hill. Not necessarily the same concept play, but you can take a look at the route run from the inside right here. You're not in a condensed bunch formation right here, but you have 3 pass catchers on the right side of the field and 2 on the left side. Tyreek Hill is going to be running this deep over. Trent Sherfield right here in the slot, he's going to be running this in-breaker. And again, he's got to break within 14 to 15 yards of this route, and he's going to break inside. You have 2 high safeties right here instead. You're going to go ahead and pass it off to a seeing. He's looking. Break from Sherfield. Safety is trying to break inside. They get this right here. Tyreek Hill has no help over the top. This is an automatic touchdown right here. But see how Trent Sherfield breaks immediately as he crosses. If he were to throw this route right here to Tua Tagovailoa, he's going to have to throw this inside completely. That way the safety cannot make a play on this ball. And again, it's a touchdown. When we take a look at how Trent Sherfield runs this route stem, he angles inside, comes out, comes back inside again, trying to hold off the safety a little bit. We're going to go ahead, go back to the first pick. Let's see what Tyreek Hill and Tua do one more time. All right. Motion doesn't necessarily move the safety. And we'll run it. All right. Tyreek Hill, all he's doing is moving inside, inside, inside. He doesn't really move outside to have the safety move. He doesn't really move outside to have the safety move. He just runs the inbreaker right here. You have the middle of the field pretty much muddied up. This is a tight throw. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 people right here that can break onto the ball, break onto this play. Safety is driving right here. Now, if Tyreek Hill could have ran this route a little bit more deeper and broken it, and if he breaks it inside, and if Tua throws it to the outside hash here and holds this safety to come inside, this potentially could be a good gain, and Jason Sanders could have made a field goal or a potential touchdown if Tua basically leads Tyreek Hill. All right, now this is the second interception of the game where the Dolphins are driving. This is a 3rd and 5 in the high red zone right here. You're out in an empty look right here. Malik Washington, River Craycraft, Jonnu Smith, Tyreek Hill, and Devon Achane. It looks like press man here on Tyreek Hill. Jonnu Smith motions out. You're in man-to-man right here. Something that you want to notice is how Tyreek Hill runs this out route and how Derek Stingley is going to be squeezing this out route big time. All right, he's right on his hip, follows him, and he's basically running this route for Tyreek Hill right here. He's running this route for Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill at the stem. He breaks inside. Stutter step. Goes on the out. Tua has already thrown this ball. He knows where Tyreek has to be. And Stingley just squeezes the route, gains leverage on Tyreek Hill, and it's a pick. I think Tyreek Hill could have been a little bit tighter out of his break. He would have to come back for this ball. Not necessarily a good enough ball from Tua Tagovailoa right here, but also not good route running by Tyreek Hill. He pretty much gives up on this play towards the end, and he's not in a position to basically catch this ball. Derek Stingley pretty much runs this route for him overall. And what Tua basically needs to do on this play, or something which McDaniel and Tua need to adjust because they've been throwing these out routes against Derek Stingley 2 to 3 times beforehand, and it was completed. Something that could have changed probably is when you're throwing this out route, you have him break outside. You have him break stutter step right here and then go vertical right here. This safety is going to take a while to catch up to Tyreek Hill. You need to give this ball to Tyreek Hill where he can make a play on it and throw it for the touchdown. Derek Stingley right here, he's attached to Tyreek Hill on the hip. And if Tyreek Hill is able to do a double move with his speed, he's able to get up the field. Mike McDaniel and Tua could have drawn up this play a little bit better. Mike McDaniel could have adjusted where it's an out and over vertical route for a potential touchdown right here where the Dolphins really needed a score. If this was not an adjustment, if they did not adjust, Tua's got to throw this out to this sideline. He's seeing Derek Stingley's right at the hip. If he's releasing this ball, Tyreek Hill has to be in position to catch it. However, he's not. Just throw this over to the sideline. It's a 4th and 5. Take the points right there. Or if you want to go for a 4th down, draw up another play right here. Just not good decision-making by Tua and Tyreek, and the play calling could have been adjusted right here. Mike McDaniel should have saw it on film. He could have done the out and over right there. All right, very last interception of the game, which sealed the game right here. Empty formation right here again. You have Tyreek Hill once again in the slot, lined up with Derek Stingley Jr. He's going to go ahead, motion out Jonnu. Fakes the screen. Tyreek Hill goes outside to gain outside leverage. Tua sees it, throws the ball, heaves it up to Tyreek Hill where he's able to get up and make the play. He had the ball in his hands right there, folks. We saw the screenshot. We saw the play. Derek Stingley Jr. just rips this ball right out of Tyreek Hill's hands. A $30 million guy gets paid $30 million a year. Can't catch the ball when needed to. Could Tua have thrown this ball a little bit better and leaded it to Tyreek Hill? Potentially. Tua even said it in the presser. He could have led Tyreek, could have had a better ball. But the ball was right in Tyreek's hands. It was right in Tyreek's hands. We saw the play call live on TV. We saw the screenshot as well. He had it, and Stingley Jr. just rips off the ball. Your $30 million wide receiver that gets paid $30 million a year needs to be able to catch this ball. All right, folks, that's pretty much it on the analysis and breakdown of Tua's 3 interceptions. He's got to be better. The communication needs to be better with him and Tyreek Hill. And Mike McDaniel needs to adjust his play calling and situational factors and review what's going on in the game as the game progresses as well. It's year 3 of Tua, Tyreek, and McDaniel. It needs to be better. These are, executions that can be simplified right here, and they need to be better. It's year 3. This is, at this point, inexcusable. Mike McDaniel, Tua, Tyreek Hill on the offense needs to be better, and there needs to be some type of changes where things are simplified on the offense. As always, folks, stick with us on the Scout and Combine here on the 5 Reasons Sports Network. As always, go Fins.